Hi, my name is David P Shapiro. I'm the owner and managing partner of the law office of David P Shapiro, located in San Diego, California, where my firm helps good people regain control of their future when charged with a crime. In this video, I want to talk to you about the possible different charges you or a loved one could be facing if you're involved in a collision, if alcohol or drugs are suspected to be in your system at the time, and if unfortunately someone loses their life as a result of that accident. The most severe level, you could be charged with second-degree murder, and you'd be facing a sentence of 15 years to life in prison. Now, a lot of times, these types of charges are reserved only for those people who have a prior DUI or alcohol-related history. Because what a prosecutor will argue under a case called People v. Watson in California is that the defendant, the accused, knew about the risks of drinking and driving or driving while impaired or under the influence of alcohol or drugs and disregarded those risks. And then as a result of that disregarding of that risk, which was inherently dangerous to human life, someone lost their life. And a prosecutor will try and equate that to the same people that they charge with second-degree murder, where someone gets stabbed, where someone gets shot, where someone gets, quite frankly, beat to death. The law allows them to do that. But let's say there's a situation where, maybe it's not that clear cut. Maybe the defendant, the accused, doesn't have an alcohol or drug history. So a prosecutor may charge under Penal Code Section 191.5 and all the different subdivisions of it, gross vehicular manslaughter. Okay, that's a charge we see. That's usually the second charge down from DUI murder. Interchangeably, a lot of times, they're also charged with or one or the other, or interchangeably, gross vehicular manslaughter. Well, gross vehicular manslaughter requires that obviously you be under the influence of alcohol and that you ultimately are involved in a collision where you are the cause of it, and something other, though, than being DUI caused that collision. Okay, so maybe you ran a red light. Maybe you were speeding. But what's important to note is that it needs to be something above and beyond just being DUI. Because if not, what the prosecutor would have then is the next charge down, which is Vehicle Code Section 23153, DUI with injury. Now, what's weird about these three charges are the custody credits you would receive if you wind up going to state prison if you're convicted. And that's where things get really dicey, right? In certain situations, you'd be better being convicted of gross vehicular manslaughter while intoxicated than DUI with injury that doesn't necessarily require someone lost their life. That's where the value of having a quality, locally experienced criminal defense firm comes in. To know the law, to know the differences in the charges between DUI murder, gross vehicular manslaughter while intoxicated, vehicular manslaughter with ordinary negligence, and DUI with injury. To know the type of time you're facing. To be able to negotiate the case to your best interest if negotiating a case and not taking the case all the way to trial is in fact in your best interest and if that's what you want to do. That's the value when facing such serious charges like DUI murder, in having the best locally experienced criminal defense team by your side at each and every step in the process. We believe that we are one of a very small handful of firms that represent our clients as good, if not better, than anyone else out there. And we're just one phone call away. We have significant experience in DUI murder charges and anything related thereto. 619-295-3555. 619-295-3555. Again, my name is David Shapiro. I'm a San Diego criminal lawyer.